Don't do it. I mean it. What do you think you're playing at?
A game that will test your limits, your patience, and destroy your mind, and then your body. And then you will die.
Oh, really?
Yes. And it will be there. You will die for this.
Hello and welcome to today's little rant of mine where I talk about random things going on in my life or on my mind. Today's topic is going to be, well, whatever I talk about, and I hope you enjoy it. So, without further ado, let's just get straight to it. I seriously need to rethink my life choices when it comes to intros. So today's topic sort of comes from my old website, my old blog. And if you didn't read it, then, oh well, you missed out, obviously. I would write on there, not often, but a few times. And I think I've got about 40 rants on there. I've just got my laptop right here. I'm going to read out, well, sort of just the topic of a few that I like. So if you didn't read it, the idea of the blog came about when I started university, and because I thought I'd be getting up to a lot, I'd be doing loads of things, and I thought I'd want to keep track of that, and I thought a good way of doing that would be a blog, and so the title was called The Guide to University. And I enjoyed writing it. I thought it was funny, and the layout was basically a lesson, which was basically the summary of my week and what I had learned that week. And then I had rants, which were little things that came on my mind, and I would just type, and they became very common. They were the primary kind of things. Lessons were very rare. And yeah, it slowly turned in from being sort of at a university to just talking about random crap. So, this one I pulled up. This is from the 7th of November 2013. It's rant number 1.07, so it was my 7th rant ever. And its title is It Just Me Who Airbands in Public? Now, if you don't airband, then I don't understand you, because airbanding's brilliant. But I go on my blog now and then to come up with ideas for what I want to do for vlogs, and sometimes it's useful, sometimes it's not, but I went all the way to the beginning basically. And this is one that sort of is very different, and it just stands out because it's a one-time thing I talk about. And so today, yeah, it's about airbanding. So I'll just read a bit out for you. So this morning I was walking to the train station, listening to music just like I do every day. It was Coldplay's Everything's Not Lost, and as I was walking I began to air piano. Now I can't play any instrument, so I was no doubt looking like a total fool. But there's just something about airbanding that's so free. I'm not saying that when you're playing a real instrument it has its restrictions, but it obviously has some. But with airbanding you can sort of do whatever you want. Countless times when I'm on the train I'm listening to something like Pink Floyd or Lynyrd Skynyrd, and I pretend to play guitar chords on my phone. I have no doubt what I'm doing is wrong, because obviously how could it not? But I just like doing it. I rarely ever see anyone else doing it. Hell, I even air drum everywhere. I just don't seem to embarrass that easily. Which is why I vlog. There is music playing in my house as I'm writing this, and I'm air guitaring. I sort of just black out while I'm doing it. As I'm imagining myself with the actual instrument, maybe I just really want to play. But I've tried and it just doesn't seem to work for me, so I'm a bit unhappy about that. But anyway, what's interesting is that a post that I put up a few months later, the 12th of January, is about me learning the guitar. So I must have written that post and then probably the week later started learning it, because I remember I did start in November. But that's quite interesting to read, just what I was like. I've got a lot of stuff in here. So just a story that's popped out of my head just there because of the air drumming thing. I was on the train the other day, and the way I was sitting out, my back was to the doors. So the glass, so I would have been sitting here, the glass and the wall bit would have been there, and the doors adjacent to that. And I didn't actually know there was someone there, and I had just changed songs, and I think it was probably, I think it might have been Psycho from the new Muse album. And so I just started going like boom, 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 boom. Right? I wasn't actually mouthing it, I was just hearing it, but I was like that. No. I was drumming. Oh, it must have been something else. Yeah, drumming. And so I started going like this. And then I heard the door sound go boop, 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 boop. And I turned around and I just see this girl looking at me, trying to hold back a laugh, which she fails at doing. And I just turned back like... Oh well. But yes. So apparently I do embarrass easily. I think I do. Sometimes I do it depending on what I'm doing. If I enjoy it, then. So I've just started to edit this rant, and I'm noticing that it's a bit long. So I'm actually just going to put it into 2 parts, which you would have noticed from the title. But yeah, it's actually, I've got a lot more than I realised. So I'll probably put it up tomorrow. So come back then, and that's when I'll have up the next part. Okay? Bye.